Tranglo has authorized Ripple's on-demand liquidity service for all of its 25 payment corridors, permitting remittance suppliers to process immediate cross-border payments more conveniently and without high costs. This comes from the success the Ripple and Tranglo partnership achieved during the debut of its pilot ODL deployment in September 2021, as it registered 250,000 transactions within the first 100 days, worth $48 million. The cross-border payment hub, with a proven track record in business payment, international remittance settlements, and mobile payment solutions, founded in 2008 with offices in Kuala Lumpur, Singapore, Jakarta, Dubai, and London, will now be using its global network that spans 100 countries, 2,500 mobile operators, 1,300 banks and wallets, and 130,000 cash pickup points to promote Ripple's ODL functionality worldwide. Through its reputation as the largest provider of remittance and mobile payment solutions in the Asia-Pacific region and partnership with Ripple, Tranglo now provides its vast range of user bases with enhanced cross-border payout services and an even wider exposure through RippleNet's global payment network. Thanks for watching Make Money Online. If you haven't already, consider hitting that subscribe button and turning on post notifications. We also have a crypto Discord group where we give out calls for our favorite altcoins, and you can also win special rewards for inviting your friends to the group. Links for that are in the description. In 2020, Ashish Birla, the Senior Vice President of Product Management and Corporate Development at Ripple, stated that the San Francisco-based company plans to open up new remittance corridors for XRP. The service of cross-border payments driven by XRP from Ripple's on-demand liquidity has proactively taken a few leaps in specific areas of the industry for global remittance settlements, especially along the U.S. to Mexico. Consequently, the Ripple executive says that the company is on the approach to connecting more countries to the company's ODL network. He also stated that Ripple is adding new clients and working with existing customers to increase the volume of ODL, including the US dollar to the Mexican peso, the US dollar to the Philippine peso, the Australian dollar to the USD, and from euro to USD. Tranglo currently processes currencies through all of these corridors, like the Philippine peso and Thai baht, thanks to the partnership. And given his Silicon Valley background, Birla sees his company's ledger offering for cross-border exchanges as a blockchain, as to a lesser extent a decentralization, that plays more and more as the market develops. Even though RippleNet has experienced issues clutching its high-profile early users, Ashish Birla says that the network has seen a record year with a run rate of more than $10 billion, about half of which is generated by the company's moving crypto products known as on-demand liquidity. While these numbers may change any minute, SWIFT currently handles about $1.7 trillion worth of transaction volume every day. As for the Ripple versus SWIFT rift, which essentially translates to the war of the blockchain and the banks, this Ripple executive affirmed that it took banks over 20 years since the internet started waking up. Still, they need also to modernize their technology stack to become competitive, even though bringing down a worldwide financial juggernaut hasn't proven simple. Even though Ripple is at present being sued by the Securities and Exchange Commission about whether XRP is a security, as that case goes on, this Ripple executive sees its resolution as a potential benefit for RippleNet. Further, he hinted during a recent interview that in the case of SWIFT, many countries had to bind together to freeze assets. If money moves in real time, as it does with these more modern payment solutions built on crypto, you can immediately cut them off. With the ever-evolving world of financial technology processes, the services of digital payments are assuming an undeniably significant part of the world. And because of that, the entire world order is making plans to integrate emergency features into the global system of intermonetary transactions. And given the need to digitize money, the accessibility, speed, and dependability, particularly for the individuals who send money to their friends and family, it's essential to note that digitization has quickly and greatly expanded worldwide. RippleNet is well placed in such global remittance markets as Australia, Japan, the Philippines, and Singapore, with many others to follow. Ripple, the foremost provider of enterprise blockchain solutions for cross-border payments, acquired 40% of Tranglo's shares in 2021 to scale RippleNet and the ODL service. This ODL utilizes XRP to work with minimal expenses and settle cross-border payments on RippleNet. As a result, remittance providers using ODL won't have to pre-fund accounts, permitting them to amplify capital productivity to develop their businesses. Through Ripple's 20 disbursement markets for on-demand liquidity, most recently adding the Middle East, RippleNet continues to reach for greater outreach as they see more worldwide demand for the product. Most importantly, the APAC region continues to be one of the biggest suppliers of the ODL volume on RippleNet, as it more than doubled in 2021. For instance, it expanded up to 80% in Italy. Therefore, the worldwide development of digital payments is likewise speeding up. As a result, we see an expansion in more than 40% of electronic transactions and digital cross-border remittances between different payment providers. For this, Ripple believes that the digitization of the payment world can't come soon enough, since the hidden framework is segregated and is sophisticated, which prompts significant dawdling and high transaction rates. Ripple contends that to speed up this interaction, financial institutions must pre-fund accounts in destination currencies. Be that as it may, it's an expensive effort that ties the assets and opens up all parties involved to too many risks. Instead, Ripple's alternatives enable more speed and efficiency in cross-border payments. XRP is a better alternative since it can be sent directly, instantly, and inexpensively without the necessity of a broker. It also wipes out the additional expenses related to the conveyance of cash payments between banks in different regions and can be utilized as an alternative to the pre-financing, where actual funds are sent rather than data about the transaction to be updated on Nostro Vostro accounts. Jackie Lee, Tranglo Group's CEO, also commented that Tranglo's remittance partners want to enter markets as fast as possible at the lowest cost, and ODL offers just that. With ODL, they can start sending payments without locking in funds at different financial intermediaries, which can be expensive and time-consuming. He further stated that remittance businesses that sign up for ODL would also gain access to Tranglo Connect and RippleNet, allowing them to better meet increasingly diverse payment needs. Also, as earlier mentioned, Ripple has made several partnerships. Another involves Modular, which announced a partnership with Ripple on February 1st this year to enable seamless payments into the UK and Europe. Modular aims to offer easier borderless transactions than it's ever been for businesses. Even more, to run real-time payments worldwide, all powered by Ripple's financial tech. This way, Modular can allow enterprises to, especially in its region, have an alternative to legacy correspondent banking, as they now have access to making payments into the UK and Europe in a faster, more reliable, and cost-effective way. The Digital Euro Association announced its partnership with Ripple as a supportive partner to jointly work towards the development of a central bank digital currency. In a nutshell, Ripple aims to reduce the weight of large payments of cash that are traditionally used to finance businesses and services in the absence of real-time cash transfers. To support the individual transactions of a reduced value, addressing the growing need in the remittance and payments of small and medium enterprises can reduce the overall volume of ODL transactions. Thank you for watching today's video. If you enjoyed it, make sure you subscribe if you haven't already, and don't forget to turn on bell notifications. If you have any questions, drop us a comment, and we'll see you next time.